have to talk about what baby Doge holders must do in order to get rich in 2025 and 2026. And if you hold baby Doge and you don't do these things, good luck to you. You might not make it. But let's talk about it. And it's actually very, very simple. We're just going to hop straight into it. The most important thing that you guys have to do to get rich in 2025 or 2026, if you're doing this with Baby Doge or any other project, you need to set your sell price and it needs to be a realistic sell price and you need to actually act on that sell. Those are the three main things that you need to do. So the reason why it's so important for one to set a sell price is because if you don't set it, you're just gonna keep watching it and you're gonna start getting greedy. You're gonna be like, well, if it went up this much, it can go up a little more. It'll keep going up a little more. Oh, now it's up 10% the next day 5. Oh, it's gonna keep going. But you haven't set your sell price. So now you're probably not gonna end up selling until it is extremely high. And that comes to the next point why we have to set realistic price targets. Because look, the people that waited for baby doors to get all the way up here to this level back inside of 2022, right? The beginning in 2022, baby doors went up to 8Z 6100, pretty much 6200, right? And a lot of people did not sell up there because they had an unrealistic price target at that point in time. I mean, everybody did. Even I did. Everybody did. Six, I'm gonna be honest, 6Z1 is just not realistic, unrealistic price target according to what the charts have told us. So for this point of time, it's not realistic until we pass 7Z1. Right now, 7Z1 is realistic. We gotten close to there before, but 6Z1 is not realistic. We have not gotten anywhere close to that. So we have to be more realistic with ourselves. And let me just kind of break down the difference between 6Z1 and 7Z1. It's extremely easy to find out. And if you want to find out yourself, all you do is take that circulating supply and then multiply it by the target price, which in terms would be 6Z1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6Z1, that gives you 16.9 billion in market cap. Baby Doge struggles to get above 1 billion. So why would it get to 16.9 billion? So we got to be a little more realistic with that. And even like I said myself, like I've said, hey, we can do 61 before, but now my mood has changed on that and it's been changed for a while. And I've been vocal about that for a while as well. I believe now 7Z1 is the more realistic price target for right now. And that's just according to how things move. Baby Doge, it pumps and dumps a lot, let's be honest, but that's extremely good to make money when it pumps. You just have to get out at the right time. And that's why you have to do these three important things if you're in Baby Doge. And other projects, certain other projects, you don't have to necessarily set that price target, but you should always do it in every project. Now, for 7Z1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that brings you to a $1.69 billion market cap. That's a little more realistic, right? So, like I said, step one, you want to set your sell price. You want to make sure it's realistic for step two. And we just talked about that realistic one. 7Z1 and below is realistic. Anywhere from really 4Z1 to 7Z1 is a good sell zone, in my personal opinion. Now, we had those 2 points, and then now we also have the third point. So a lot of people get this one wrong, right? So a lot of people they want to, let's just say they want to buy it, they want to hold it forever and ever and ever and ever, and they even have a sell target. Like their sell target might be 5Z1 for Baby Doge or 6Z1 because that's where the last price point is. But what they'll end up doing is waiting until it hits that price, and they'll start seeing it going up higher than their price. When no, like you should have sold at that price, not waiting for it to get higher and higher and higher, even 5 or 10% higher. You sell at that price because what if it doesn't get 5 or 10% higher? Now you're at a loss. So this is why you must actually act on your sell orders. You can't just say, hey, I'm going to do this and then not actually do it. So those are the three reasons why. And just looking at the pricing of Baby Doge, like we have all the information we need. We really don't need any more information than this. Like the prices consistently do the same thing over and over again, which is actually good for people that are, trying to do little small trades here and there and know when to get out. Like, look at where we're at now. We're literally close to the bottom. I've said this before. The bottom is 8Z1, or sometimes it could go to like 9Z9, but anywhere from 8Z1 to 8Z11 is a good buy. And even 8Z12 is not that bad of a buy. And you can see it here. Like, we are literally at the bottom or nearly at the bottom for every single time period here. So, right now, we should be due for a nice pump inside of Baby Doge. If you actually look at how it goes, it has a huge pump, and then after that huge pump, it kind of goes sideways for a little bit. Then it has a smaller one that typically goes up to like what level is this at? So this one is at about 4 AZ4. All right. And then when you see it going down, it goes sideways, has another smaller pump. This one about AZ38, almost AZ4. And then you have the big one. So if we're going off of previous performance, then what you could probably expect next time here, uh, let me go ahead and get rid of all this stuff again. But yeah, if we're going off of our previous performance here with Baby Doge, then what you could probably end up expecting next time is for us to go sideways just for a little bit longer. And then we can end up seeing that taking off for one of the smaller ones here. And I would say 8Z4, somewhere around 8Z4 would probably be the next good sell point, just based purely off of this. Like after a major pump and then a dump, it took us approximately, let's see, we can go ahead and find out that exact amount of time that it took us to recover. So to recover and get back up to 8Z4, it took us, it shows 270 days right there. 270 days. I want you guys to see that. Pretty much 270 days. And that was a 389% rise, right? So now that we have that, let's then take the same thing from the bottom here. And we bottomed out right around this point right here and kind of stretch it out to right now. So right now we are 148 days, well, 144 days down, right? We've been bottomed out for about 148 days. And this is very important. Remember, last time about 270, this time right now 140. Around this time period here that I marked just so happens to be around 270 because it looked the same distance as this. So I kind of did it the same way. So hypothetically speaking, October, October, November, December, and January, possibly as well, should be good months for Baby Doge. But October seems like it will be a good month, or like it could be. I won't say will. I'll say could. But yeah, that is that could do us some justice right there. Now, let's just see, because we already kind of looked at the percentage. I just kind of want to show it again and specifically talk about that percentage going up to 8Z4. So this is 8Z4 right here, about 240% gain just from 8Z1200 where we are now. That's pretty significant, 240%. So I would definitely say, like, if you guys have not, gotten any baby dose right now, now could probably be a good time. I will be honest though, I do think that we have a little bit more ways to go down. So you might be able to wait a little bit longer to get a slightly cheaper price. Like AZ 1100 is slightly cheaper. So, or like 1150. But yeah, you could wait just a little bit longer to get that slightly higher or a slightly cheaper price. And who knows, maybe it goes to a slightly higher price. But really, your time to buy was back down here at AZ1 back in June. the 21st of June was the perfect opportunity to buy. Perfect opportunity. I'll tell you right now, if we see that opportunity again, I will have to double down on that. But yeah, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. Just to kind of bring this full circle, the three things that you want to do if you want to get rich in baby Doge in 2025, 2026. One, set your sell price. Set your sell price. Make sure your sell target and your sell price is a realistic one. And that's number two. Make sure it's realistic. And then number three, actually act on that sell price and actually sell it at that price when you see it. So those are the three main things that you want to do to get rich in baby Doge in 2025 and 2026. This is all I got for you all today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Hit the like button and subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll be back with another video.